I to judge the people who don't care for me when I don't care about them either? And who am I to judge the friends that I once thought I knew? They're all off doing what they wanna do. I'm falling to pieces when I'm on my own.
Oh, it's cold today. I feel cold. Last week was pretty crazy when it comes to the amount of stuff we did. We did the storyboard for the short film. We had an interview with Mikey, and we had about 12 TikToks posted. I also posted about, I think it was all of them, to YouTube yesterday. And I did try doing like emojis in the profile. I've seen a lot of creators put emojis in the titles for the different YouTube shorts, and that boosts the views in some shape or form. So I think I did 2 with skulls, 1 with eyeballs, and then 1 with a like laughing crying face emoji. Theoretically, it's supposed to boost the views, but I'm not gonna lie to you, only one of them has hit 1,000 views and the other hasn't even hit 10. So I'm not really sure what's going on with YouTube Shorts. I'm gonna let it sit over the weekend and see how it does. It's not ideal to not get a lot of views on YouTube Shorts, and in comparison to the week before, it's weird seeing them not even get like 100 views each. So we'll kind of have to watch those over the weekend and see how they do. It's just Saturday today. Around 5 o'clock, there might be a boost of views for them, but we'll just have to kind of watch. Today, I've made 3 different TikToks. I went ahead and posted one of them. Kanye West posted on his Instagram story that Jonah Hill saved him. It's a really funny meme when you think about it because it doesn't make any sense, and a lot of people are making fun of him on TikTok for it. That's another thing that, would need a topic search on TikTok, and that search engine has been very useful. So I went ahead and made a TikTok about that and posted it. The other 2 TikToks, I plan on posting them at 1:30 and 2 o'clock. Both of those are decent times to post. I've noticed that if I post around 2 or 1, that's when it'll kind of sit on the algorithm for a few hours and then blow up around 5 o'clock. Hopefully. Because I guess it just kind of has time to sit in the algorithm and kind of like be checked out or whatever. I'm not really sure. TikTok algorithm kind of changes. I also made 2 different TikToks. The other 2 are about the Congress TikTok ban going on right now. That is a huge topic on TikTok. One of them I actually tagged the TikTok CEO, so he might have a higher chance of seeing it, but I also know he's definitely being flooded with tags right now. But both of them are pretty funny, pretty relatable in that way, and they do a really good job of showcasing what is happening right now on the app. So I think it's kind of funny. Hopefully they do well. The TikTok ban has been kind of awful. Congress really raked him through the coals throughout the whole press. It was awful. It wasn't great. They were an embarrassment to the United States, to be honest, asking questions like, does TikTok connect to the internet? Are my pupils being dilated? And can TikTok see that? And accusing him of being a part of different communist China companies, which he wasn't. Pretty awful to watch and see. Either way, time will only tell with this case. It sucks. All in all, it does suck to kind of see that, but hopefully it'll improve TikTok and they'll make better changes to fit what the US government wants. That's a whole thing, but it is a trend on TikTok right now, and a lot of creators are getting a lot of views for it. So being a creator, you have to be aware of your different trends going on. So I went ahead and jumped on that trend. I don't plan on making any more TikToks today. I probably will just be chilling until 1:30 and 2. I have to work at 2, won't get off until 10. So nothing super crazy. Tomorrow's going to be quite a busy day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are going to be a little bit insane as well. We'll just have to kind of watch, see how everything goes. Ooh, I did actually start filming the short last night. I filmed scene 3, so I have 3 other scenes to film. Very excited to start on that project. More than likely, I'll be filming it over the week and finish editing it around the weekend. So very excited about that, but I think that's everything right now. So
this one's a little bit of a hard thing to talk about, but the bill needed to ban TikTok by U.S. Congress being able to passed today, which means that more than likely TikTok will be banned within the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Not just me, but a lot of different creators are losing a large following, jobs, livelihood from TikTok. A lot of my income when it came to funding for online was from TikTok. Now, I'm not going to stop creating. This doesn't, make me feel like I don't want to make anything anymore, but it does really, really suck. TikTok had the largest following, and despite my frustrations with the app, I really did love my community there, and I really did love creating content on TikTok, and it really was a really cool outlet for me to create and have fun, and it really does suck to see that come to fruition. I do have a written goodbye to TikTok that I haven't shot yet. Probably won't shoot it until day of the last day on TikTok. I did make a TikTok today about the ban being passed and saying goodbye and thank you. Is TikTok gonna boost its views? I don't really give a shit. I want at least a video out there for them to know, like, I really do care, and changed the bios and everything to kind of recover at least as much as I can from TikTok when it comes to a community, but it sucks. It really sucks. There will be a void on TikTok once it's banned, and that void will need to be filled by something. And, this series is only going to document my progress everywhere. And that is one thing about content that is really a blessing, is that I don't have to worry about one or everything shutting down, just one. And I am grateful for that. I am grateful that, I still have a community and I still have a place to produce content, and I have a website like YouTube that is boosting my views, and it sucks. It sucks. And, it just kind of angers people to look at why TikTok is banning and why TikTok is being banned. And, a lot of it is because the people who are banning it are invested in Meta, which is Facebook and Instagram. Due to that knowledge of Meta more than likely boosting this ban so that they can get more followers, there's been a lot of revolting and people not wanting to be on Meta and Instagram, and I have stopped posting on Instagram for content for YouTube and everything because I don't see any growth. I've never seen any growth, and it's never benefited me in any way. And they're not paying their creators. They're not in any shape or form trying to be creator forward. And so with that, Instagram will more than likely not be on our list of objectives. Let's just hope that the people who stay, and for all the creators out there and other people, small and large, we'll be okay. Even I'm telling myself that. We'll be okay. Despite TikTok being close to the end of its ban, I still feel like I should be posting and making more media for that content. It being banned, currently the stage it's at, it's very, very close to being finally settled. There's a lot of different phases that has to go through. Right now it's currently going through the White House, but it's pretty prevalent and clear the order of which this app is going. TikTok is kind of being used as the example on why we should have policies in America against apps and social medias. It's a whole thing. But because it's an example, that's what makes it look like it's almost absolutely going to get banned in some shape or form. But still, I do feel like content this week and continuing to post on TikTok this week is beneficial and will bring ease not just to me, but to a lot of different people and creators. I will continue to be posting on TikTok until it is indefinitely banned. I am having a field day with the TikTok banned TikToks, though, because they're hilarious to me. So I've made 2 yesterday, both of them doing really, really decent, getting a lot of views. The one, me saying goodbye, did really good, and then I made one kind of like in a meme format about it. Both of them got almost 2,000 views each. The Kanye TikTok I posted earlier this week is currently sitting at 5,400 views, which is the most I've gotten view-wise on TikTok in a while. It's not blowing up or anything, but it did get a lot of views, and that's great. I made 2 different TikToks today. Both are about 2 different topics. I'm going to post them later this afternoon. The first one is about working in retail and the awful experience that it was for me. And then the second one is about TikTok being banned. The way I made it for the TikTok being banned in this instance, Musical.ly and Vine were welcoming it into its club. It was an audio from SpongeBob, so it was really funny to me. I think it's actually really, really funny TikTok. Yeah, TikTok is kind of boosting my views a little bit this week, and I'm very grateful for that. YouTube, 2 of the TikToks that I reposted last Friday got 1.5 thousand views. The other haven't even broken 10 views. Not sure what's up with that. I'm just going to let it sit over the week and see how it does. If they don't break 10 views, I will delete them, mostly because they're just taking up video space on my website. So yeah, that's just about all I have for you guys today. I'll keep you all updated if anything else happens. I want to talk about something really quick. If you haven't noticed the past few episodes of content, especially once I moved into here, a lot of the time they're in this room, nowhere else. This is my studio. This is where I record. This is where I shoot, come up with ideas, write storyboards. Everything I do when it comes to creating something is in this room. I understand that I often only shoot in here during content. There might be some times where I go to other places, but this is the highest quality room when it comes to sound due to the sound pads and lighting due to a very, very large window that is constantly putting light into my room. I love the look of natural lighting, and I love how it makes me not look like I'm pale as shit. So that's the main reason I shoot everything in here. I just wanted to address that. I'm not just being lazy, I promise. Everywhere else in my new house is not as coherent with sound and just not as quality when it comes to the look of the shot. Today's Tuesday. Spent most of my morning working. Got off a little bit later, around 4 o'clock, and tried my best to come up with different TikTok ideas, different sounds, and eventually stumbled upon an audio of 2 different videos from an account on TikTok called Raymond the Cat, where this guy does like a little beat and he talks about Raymond, his cat, doing different things. I love the videos. They're hilarious, they're goofy, and they're trending. They're doing really, really good because they're very, very funny videos, and they're also really cute because it's a cat. They also have quite a large sum of potential to them, and no one has really done anything with it. So I took the audio and I dressed up in different multicolored button-ups and pretended to be a character named Raymond, and basically showcased Raymond going through a midlife crisis.
Raymond went to church today. Raymond can't move it anymore. Staymond. Raymond has a lot of bills to pay. Payment. Raymond ate way too much food. Overweight man.
It's a bit niche and specific, and it's something that I wouldn't think would do well. But as you all know, every time I do something like that, it usually ends up doing really well. I posted that about 10 minutes ago, so it's got about 10 views. So, within the first hour, you can usually tell how a video is doing. Usually if it breaks 1,000 in an hour, it's going to get a decent amount of views. That's what I've summed up. But it also takes into account that, some videos take weeks, some take months, and, with TikTok more and more indefinitely going to the end, it's just kind of weird to see what happens. We're in a weird spot right now when it comes to TikTok, and I don't really know how to address it or how to deal with it. I genuinely don't know what lies in the future for me as a career, and it's something that is exciting, terrifying, worrisome, stressful, everything. But the worst case scenario is it shuts down and I just have to restart. And since starting content, that's kind of how we've always been. It wasn't until episode 30 that we actually kind of started to get into being a creator, full time, getting consistent 200,000 views per week. And now we're getting maybe a portion of that. But Also, TikTok is kind of shutting down and imploding in on itself, so it kind of makes sense. But YouTube's doing great, kind of sometimes. What can you do? You know, I just gotta keep going and moving, and it's just, I don't know. I know a lot of my talking points this week are about how TikTok is going to be shut down, or maybe shut down, or will be, or when, or whatever, but this is a big deal to me. When it comes to the short film, I shot part of it, but I don't know when I'll be able to shoot the rest of it. I haven't really gotten to that point quite yet, but I do plan on shooting the rest of it. My schedule within the next few days is kind of iffy, so maybe eventually we'll finish shooting it. But with TikTok, you know, kind of on the fence currently. I'm not sure where that short film will end up, but I'm definitely going to continue into production on that short film. That's all I got for now. If I have any other TikTok ideas, I'll post them later today. If anything else comes to mind. For the rest of the day that I have, I'll probably shoot the intro, take the photo for content, and continue doing what I'm doing. So, we're on the last, or close to last day. I'm off tomorrow, so I might be able to film some stuff. I'm not really sure quite yet. I'm definitely going to spend a lot of time editing content and working on different ideas. Haven't been able to shoot anything else for the short film I'm working on, but I can at least give you the title of the short film. The short film's title is Myself. I'm very excited for this. I'm actually really, really pumped to finally finish filming it and everything. When that will happen, hopefully this weekend, I should be able to film some stuff. I would like it to be finished within the next week and 2 weeks, but it does take a lot to shoot that and time as well. And that's the one thing I'm lacking right now is time. I did make 2 different TikToks within the last time I checked with you guys. I made one last night, pretty late, around like 1 o'clock. The audio was of the Burger King Whopper meme. That was a few months ago, and it was just that, but then it turns to a very depressing tone of like the Whopper guy like giving up. So I used that to show like a man's brain at 8:59 and then 9 p.m., which is like when we start to have like depressive thoughts and get really sad, and like never trust your brain past 9 p.m., which is a huge TikTok meme. It goes around quite a bit. It's a really funny meme to me, but it's also kind of sad. I've had a lot of success with sad TikToks. The La La Land TikTok blew up quite a bit. There's no point, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If my followers like kind of sadder TikToks, why not make a sad TikTok? I also made a TikTok earlier today. It was about taxes, which aren't incredibly relevant, but are still happening right now. And it was just an audio that really worked really well with the idea of taxes, so I went ahead and used that as well. They both did decent. The TikTok I posted yesterday that I informed you guys about is currently sitting at 300 views. Didn't even break 1,000. That is weird. The TikTok I posted last night did pretty great, actually. It's sitting at almost, I think it's 1,700 right now, and it has 50 favorites. If a TikTok has a lot of favorites, it'll get a lot more attention, and so the fact that it has 50 favorites is an indication that it might get picked up later on down the line, if there is a down the line. And the TikTok I posted today was about 20 minutes ago, so it's currently sitting at 100 views. It might get more within the next 24 hours, it might not. You know, it's always a hit or miss with TikTok. I've also been uploading all of my TikToks to be uploaded on Friday or today at 4:30. Right now it's, if you're watching this as I uploaded, it was 5:30. So relatively they should be all uploaded and getting views as you're watching this episode of content, whether it's in a few days, whether it's the day I posted it or the night. So hopefully all of that kind of works together and is doing a decent job of growing my account in some shape or form. Hopefully I'll be able to do some filming. Over the weekend, I'm going to be doing a quick trip to compete, so I'm not sure if I'll have a lot of recording on Saturday of this next week, but I should be home for most of Sunday. Hopefully. You know, it's I saw someone say something that slow growth is still growth, and, you know, be thankful that you're still moving and you're not just stalled. And I find that it's very easy for me to get stuck in the mindset that I'm just stalled and I'm not moving, when the reality is that we are still growing, we are still moving, either on TikTok, either on YouTube, either by viewership. You know, there is a comparison for sure, but we're not stopped. I feel like as long as I keep pushing and as long as I keep just moving, and just one foot in front of the other, just 1, 2, 1, 2, until we finally get to a point where back into the sponsorships and the high viewership and just a nice solid growth on TikTok and YouTube and whatever would be nice. And I think it's just a slow burn right now, and at least we're still burning, and I'm thankful for that. Very thankful for that, because we could be stopped, and that's no content, that's no YouTube, that's no TikTok. And at this point, if I stopped, I don't know what I would do with my free time, because a lot of it is this, a lot of it is. And I enjoy this, and this is a nice thing that I enjoy to do, and I feel like I'm really good at doing, and I don't want to stop. With that, I do have to go. I don't know if anything else will happen today. If anything happens, I'll let you guys know, so keep y'all updated. Today is Thursday, the last day. I spent most of today editing, cleaning my house, kind of just preparing for the next week, and looking into a little bit more on what TikTok's algorithm is like currently from other creators. And from what I can tell, TikTok is starting to lean more towards longer content, which is something that I've been calling and expecting for quite a while. It's just taken a while for TikTok to actually start implementing that into the system. One of the things currently being a minute to 40 seconds long videos tend to get a lot more views, especially if they're entertaining, have captions, have text on the screen, whatever. So TikTok is pushing longer content. So I wanted to make something long, and I decided to do a little bit of a callback to my past. In 2020, I actually made a TikTok with a Tomska audio. I think it got around 10,000 views, nothing crazy. In fact, last time I checked it, it was like 1,000, so it must have just gotten 10,000 over the last 3 years. But it did quite a decent for its time. It was an audio that I posted myself, edited everything myself, didn't make anything on TikTok. It was right when I started. And you can tell, I'm incredibly young.
Tom, have you seen my copy of the greatest movie of all time?
17 again?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it fell in the hole.
What hole? Oh my god! What is that?
There's a hole.
Yeah, I can see that. What's it doing there?
Well, I woke up this morning. Then there was a hole.
What are you going to do about it?
I put a rug over it. Yeah, it fell in the hole.
Should we call the police or something?
Oh yeah, I called the police, yeah.
Well, where are they?
They're in the hole.
Where is your girlfriend? Tom, where is your girlfriend?
She's at work.
Oh. Where does she work?
In the hole.
God! How deep even is this thing?
That was my favorite mug. That's in the hole.
Made this TikTok about 3 years ago, more than 3 years ago, and I wanted to kind of just do a little bit of that again. And so I went and shot the same thing just here in my house. That's who I am now. And I'm actually really proud of it. I hope it does really well. It's very long, and I only did 3 hashtags. I've heard that if you do more than 3 hashtags, it'll actually be considered as spam, and it won't be pushed as much. There's a lot factoring into it now, and TikTok is still implementing different changes to their system. So this is kind of a test to see that, and see if TikTok is actually pushing longer content or not. So if it gets more views than average, or if it gets less than average, we'll kind of start to know a little bit more of what TikTok is wanting from me as a creator. With that, that's all I have for this week when it comes to content I've created. There's not much else going on. The Kanye TikTok ended up getting around 6,000 views, which is great. Randomly, a TikTok I posted back in February has gotten 15,000 views this week. I'm not sure what's up with that. I'll keep a tab on that and keep up with what's going on with that. I'm not really sure. And then this week as a whole, within the last 7 days, we got 52,000 views, which in comparison to last week is about 6,000 more, so that's a plus. We're not going to talk about what it looks like in comparison to last month, but all in all, today is the 30th, and we did not hit that goal that I wanted to in March, which is hitting 1 million views, at least as far as I can tell. I'll show how much views we actually hit. Maybe it was 1 million, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was close, maybe it wasn't. I don't think it was. And that sucks, but you know, it's okay. Next month we'll hit 2 million, right? Hopefully, if TikTok still exists. But with that, yeah, that's all I got for you guys this week. Wanted a shorter episode. Again, like I mentioned last week, I want content to be more towards 25 minutes or so. I think it's a lot more palatable for you guys to enjoy. So If you watched this far, thank you. If you haven't subscribed at all yet, I encourage you to. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, and thank you if you already have. With that, have a good Friday. See you guys next week. Why would they?